I wonder if anyone remembers the show like Home Movies at Cartoon. For some reason, I just thought of that as I started this because I feel like my thank you videos and everything like that are gonna just start turning into like pseudo home movies of that feel like I'm just trying to on a budget come up with an idea, which is pretty much what it is right now because I seem to try to get this done every single time that I'm low on time or for one reason or another. But hello everyone, I'm Darkness, and this is me doing it a little differently this week. There's gonna be a second thank you video, I think. I'm reluctant to just start naming off names this week, and there's a good reason for that. And the reason is what I'm right behind right now. This stuff. This stuff is the reason why I'm a little reluctant to do that. You see, the community, you guys, had me put together a wish list during a members only stream. You asked me to put one together, and I was a little reluctant to actually do that. I had a wish list through Streamlabs, and Streamlabs stopped their wish list stuff, and I didn't update it forever, and no one had gotten anything off of it. And it was after that that you guys still said that I should put one up. And so I took you guys up on the offer, saying that, well, if that's true, then a gaming PC. I do all of the stuff that I do off of I edit from a Mac. Most games are PC, and the one that I've got, it's more meant for the streams. It's hard for me to go and hook it up to everything else and make it work. So you guys have been seeing me playing Visage. If you've been to the live streams, you've seen the cluster of chords for me to even pull that game off. But I've wanted to do things more like that, and so I made a list and said, if you wanted to help, then here's what's needed for a proper, not going to go out of date anytime gaming PC that is separate from the streaming, so that I can then record videos, static videos using it, or I can run games at full specs, and then have, when games are being run at full specs, have the second computer stream it, as per like people who do this professionally. That's usually how it's done. I honestly did not expect this right here to happen. I did not think that this would be the outcome. Like in a million years, I didn't think this would be the outcome, especially so quickly. So I've got to say thank you. Now I want to say thank you to people individually. I just want to start naming people off. I think instead this time I'm going to put. This is why I want to do two videos, because there are people who donated during the week, and then there are people who help get parts and whatnot. I don't want to downplay either side, and there's a good reason why. People who are supporting me monetarily, coming to the streams, being a shield, doing all that stuff, you guys are supporting one side of things. You're supporting my ability to provide. You're supporting my ability to keep up my obligations and to, in general, live. While the other side who are donating to this are keeping up the idea of the business growing more and more to where I can do more with you guys. More opportunities and more ways to interact, more things that I can do. And I feel like if I were to just start listing off all the people who donated, the people who got these things would feel like cheapened by that. And if I feel like if I name off who all got these, including people that have gift cards, that I'm gonna cheapen the donations. Instead, this time I'm gonna put in the description below, I believe, and don't crucify me if it's not there that the second the video posts, but I'm gonna get there as fast as possible. Everyone who helped make this PC outright. And I think I'm going to do the donations for the past week. If you guys still want it, if you want that separate video, even if you don't, I have an obligation of sorts to give credit where credit's due. I thank all of you guys for your support. I don't know how to thank enough, especially when I sit here and I don't even believe that I'm anything really special enough to do this for. I sit there and I do live streams and I do videos, and when it comes down to it, I just think that this is deserving of somebody else. But when it comes to me, like, it's just me. So, you know, I don't know how to say thank you enough. Like I said, down in the description, I'm going to name off the people who provided the parts here, or the gift cards used to get the last one. There's 1 or 2 parts here that gift cards. The hard drives in particular are the thing that come to mind really fast. The solid state hard drives over here. But this is a full PC, and the monitor in the last stream before last, that was bought outright too. So that wish list now, I guess, is a literal wish list of things that I hope will help grow the business, but not the PC anymore. I've got it covered. Somebody else already made sure that the channel has an Xbox now, so there's nothing we can't cover. There's a gaming PC devoted for this that we'll be building. There is an Xbox with the Xbox Gaming Pass is so much better than PS Now. Holy smokes. And there's a PS4 Pro. We can cover whatever we want to. Really, guys, I don't know how better to thank you. I really don't. I think, like, words fall short way too easily. And if I were to sit here and put on an act as like this jovial clapping all over the place, I think it would look like an act. I think the best way that I can show it is sitting here and just showing you guys that it's not going unappreciated. It's very much appreciated, and the best that I can do is just say thank you to all of you. Because when it comes down to it, there's one more reason why I don't want to mix up the donations and who actually, the people specifically who got the parts, mixed up with everything else. For everyone else who's never been able to do anything but watch videos, they have no shield by their name, they're not able to support monetarily month to month, they're not one of the 180 plus now members, paid channel members. The people that just watch the videos, the ad revenue before the adpocalypse, they were helping make this channel a possibility, and then after that, they still show up there in the comments and whatnot. Without those people also sitting here and still watching me, being there every time I post something, or being there at the live streams, some of you guys who came along and decided to start giving to help support, and this being a full-time, maybe you would have gone on by if there were only a few people watching, if the videos I had only had a few views, and those views most certainly didn't just come from the 180 who are paying every month to help support this channel. Those views didn't just come from the ones that gave or bought the computer parts. Those things came from everyone who is a part of this community one way or the other. And so without you guys, without the general masses of people who maybe I've never even gotten to say hi to personally, without you guys being there, this of course wouldn't have happened either. So I definitely, in the comments below, want to or in the description below, as fast as I can, type up everyone who actually, so you guys can give a round of applause during live streams. And I definitely want to do another video like I want to do every week of the people who did it. I want to do a video of making this computer, but if I do that video, like, I'm just going to set the camera right next to me as I do it, or like aim it at the case or whatnot, because otherwise it just won't get built fast enough. That's just going to be the long and short of it. But now that I've said all of that, to the updates. Well, the biggest update is that I've got a gaming PC sitting right around me that I can get rid of the flustercuck of cords that are in the office blocking, like the PSVR. I can't even get to that with the way I'm trying to rig everything to record Visage. I can build this and actually do things like the Resident Evil 2 mods that everyone wanted, and more PC games, especially indie game scene, which has been like a huge scene lately. That, I mean, it's the indie game scene that brought back horror into the forefront. I've wanted to record Amnesia for a long time. Not live streams for that one, because Amnesia is pretty iconic, and I've wanted to do that as recorded videos. But I just haven't had the means to do so until now. So there's more content coming out. Now, as a lot of you know, there are things that happened, and I addressed it in a video that I needed to take down for both personal and legal reasons, and then I redressed it in a following stream, and posted something on Discord. It's tiring dealing with things like that, and so as much as I was trying to get other things done and edit and get the videos that I've now promised twice over, those videos are still, 3/4 edited. The biggest one, the one that I really want to get out most, if I had finished recording like the voiceover and the talking with it, I think it would have all of a sudden gone from me sounding normal to sounding just utterly depressed, because I hit a bit of a low during all of this. So I'm working on that still. I'm gonna get this put together as fast as possible. I'm gonna remake my office pretty much. I'm gonna try to take as much out of there, which is gonna mess up everything else in the house for a few. But remake the office so that there's not a cluster of cords and everything, that it's actually really well organized, and that we can switch between one thing to other on the fly. But still look out for the idea that Claire B for the Everyman's Guide. I know people keep asking for it, and a lot of people have used the tactics from Leon B to beat Claire B. I know that it's something that was put out late, but I had to address some things with YouTube to make sure that even putting up the guides in the first place, like that, they wouldn't be just struck down, and this is a business at the end of the day also. But I also know as soon as I post that up, people might actually, that only are here because they know of the Everyman's Guides, might actually see something else that the Everyman can do. And it's that other video that is being made right now. And so I want to post them in tandem so that some of those people will watch something other than Resident Evil 2 and see if that's something that they enjoy. We're going to start making this like now-ish. I'm going to undo the boxes, and I'm going to stop the camera and put this video up so you guys have it. But I'm gonna start making it, and hopefully you guys won't be disappointed by the time lapse, because I don't think I'm gonna do the 2-camera setup like I was gonna do before. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make it the best that I can, and give you guys the PC part building, the PC other thing, PC parts being put together. The PC put together. I want to give you guys PCP, and so a version of it at least. Maybe it won't be the most choreographed thing in the world, but thank you guys again for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up to live streams. Thank you for encouraging me, and thank you for just being you guys who you are. As one last note, August 1st is still the deadline. For anyone who wants to get that first t-shirt done. The first batch is going to be unique. Matt and I are working together, and the design I'll be able to see soon enough. And finally, that donation bar that at one point was a joke became a bit more serious, and that's something I redressed. And so for anyone who supports that too, just as a thank you before it even happens, thank you for looking out for me. And I continue my best to look out for you guys, even if it's on a level like this where I can't sit here and talk to tens of thousands by name, or even the not tens of thousands that'll probably even watch this video, just the thousands that watch it. Even if I can't name by name go through it, I hope you guys know that I don't take any of it for granted. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I swear I'm going to get a format better for giving out thank yous, but I decided that format wouldn't fit this if I was trying to make sure that the whole community knows that everyone played a part in this. even if you weren't the ones that gave all the money in the world. But for those that gave for this, the description will have, you'll get your due thanks. Just please understand that I want everyone here to know that maybe if they didn't come along and believe in me first, the people who could afford to do things like this for me might not have stopped by either. So it's definitely something that was made by a community, whether you know it or not, whether you feel a part of that or not. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys here really soon. And now I have to reach for the camera to say bye, because I'm just gonna put it straight up after this. I'm gonna hit the button and put it up on YouTube. So, yep. Bye.